Since beginning with Mojo Dojo, we have seen continuous growth through all of our online activities. SEO, Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads. Our Google ad spend had a return of 170% just in the first few months. Our online revenue has skyrocketed by 70% in Q1 just this year. But we all know how big Google is, and to have 1,000 of our keywords ranking on page 1 is absolutely fantastic, and I cannot take any credit for that, unfortunately. So the guys at Mojo Dojo, we'll have to credit them with that one. Mojo Dojo took the time, and we had some really great sort of implementation meetings going through all these keywords. So this was a real consultative process that we hadn't experienced before. And with that process, identifying these keywords and then to see 74% of them on page 1 absolutely blew us away. In Q1, we had 150,000 online store visits. Being a bespoke retailer, both online and physical store, and a cooking school, it's really important that we are getting this traffic through to our website. This has really sort of put us on the map, and this resonates not just throughout Melbourne, but throughout Victoria and throughout Australia. Prior to working with Mojo Dojo, we did deal with a number of different agencies. Some of the challenges were probably a lot of visibility and clarity and knowing where our spend was actually going and how it was actually being utilised. Being a small business, it's very important that we know how our money is actually being utilised, and if we're not happy with one direction, we're able to pivot to another direction. And with Mojo Dojo, we felt that bespoke customisation and visibility and having a dedicated accounts person has made life a lot easier for us.
When they first came to us, one of their biggest problems was they just weren't getting enough bang for their buck on their Google ads. And within the first couple of months, we were able to get their return on ad spend all the way up to over $11. So immediately they saw really good returns. One of the main focuses that we did in their ad campaign was segmenting the different types of products that they sell. One being the higher value products, the bigger ticket items compared to the less expensive items. That way we could adjust where the spend is going so that they're trying to sell more of the expensive products to get more of that return on investment.
We are very reliant on experts to actually guide us and where to go and not be passive and waiting for us to say, hey, is this how it should be done? We've been very, very pleased with even just minor tweaks in our website, which are probably a little bit outside the scope of their responsibility, but they're still able to say, hey guys, we need to be doing this to actually allow something else to happen. Having that proactiveness and having that dedicated person to speak to has made life so much easier.
Almost immediately after optimizing the website, they started ranking really, really well for barbecue cooking classes in Melbourne, relevant keywords that they were looking for, which they hadn't done before. Pretty quickly, they were completely booked out for most of their classes. Andrew told me that at one point, they had like a 3-month waiting list for one of their classes, if you could believe that. It was absolutely crazy.
Having someone from Mojo Dojo to assist us in navigating this tricky sort of economic times and ensuring we are basically getting the most out of every one of our campaigns, every one of our online marketing activities, it's given us a lot more confidence and also allowed us to grow in these really tricky and perilous times. Absolutely amazed, and gives us a lot more confidence moving forward with further campaigns and further spend.